Good morning, sunshine, good morning, friends. Got night switches again. And here's the good times. I often wonder will we live again. Good morning, sunshine, good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights that will end. And here's the good tries, we'll try again. I often wonder will we live again. Will we live up? Higher ground. You can't even see me from this side in town. Summer soft cherry blossom with a crown. My Sharia more another star now. She knocks me off. My feet just in time to tell me off. But I can't even hear you speak when you talk. Why by what and every mister know it all. But you knew that. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Yeah. Good morning, evening. Goodbye to bad nights. Good morning, sunshine. Good evening, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning.
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now Highland, pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. Edwards. Great positioning on the putback.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Back to Maxey. Randall with a steal. Highland attacks. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
George, right side. Good work there as it goes.
Getting it done inside. I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Pass to Randall. The baseline, Jay. That one's wide left. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. George, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Back to Randall. Inside. Here's Gobert. No good with a layup. Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to George. The kick out to Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's gotten his second bucket.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's George. McDaniels with some nice D. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Now here's Maxey. Shot from 12. And it's Gobert with a rebound. It's stolen by Maxey. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. George in the post. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Nice play by Gobert. Taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
And down it goes. 2 points. Maxey's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Embiid with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
Outside McDaniels. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
One. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid doing his thing inside.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
DeSumo outside. A slam dunk by Reed.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Outside Grimes. Back to Oubre. The rebound by Shannon. Timberwolves trail by 4. Sweet little floater.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Back to Oubre. Takes a 13-footer. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Shannon. He nails it, and we're tied. Shannon's got his second basket.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Back to Embiid. Out to Lowry. Back to Embiid. Plenty of space. The rebound by Shannon. DeSumo for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Pass to Embiid. Out to Oubre. Outside Grimes. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So we'll see Naz Reid go to the line here. That's on Joel Embiid. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving it around. And here is Maxey. Give him 8 points now. For three, DiVincenzo. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Edgecombe. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's gonna take advantage. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Maxey on the wing. Pass to Edgecombe. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Here's Shannon. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with a screen. Here's DiVincenzo.
Oh, that will energize his teammates. Going right at the defender and throwing it down.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Here's Barlow. For three, George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. Down low. And Gobert flushes it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tub.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's stolen by Highland. And here comes the break. Edwards with, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Good. And the assist to Embiid. George has got 12 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammates.
Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Highland looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 6 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved. Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Randall. Oh, he goes big with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
It's Edwards on the wing. 6 points for him. 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Edwards. For 3, George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Highland. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's George. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Right side, McDaniels. Back to Highland. Outside, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Barlow grabs a miss. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's George. And the jam by George.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. McDaniels can't hit. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Edgecombe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edgecombe's got 10 points.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Left side, Maxey. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Picked by Gobert. The drive by Randall. Outside, Highland. Unloads from 13. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More to... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Dosunmu on the wing. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Oubre. And the layup falls.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Into the lane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Down low. Off with the layup. Now Philadelphia with it. And Edwards, here we go. Now here's Grimes. DiVincenzo covering. Up top, Oubre. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Dosunmu. Going inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Reed. Quick Oh, net.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
76ers trail by 9. Outside Maxey. George! And he nails it!
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Edwards. Outside Reed. Randall outside. Oh, he can't get the layup. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Now Embiid. Outside George. McDaniels with a steal. Edwards. And he slams it down.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
For 3. Cleared away by Reed.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Edwards looking for an opening. Now Reed. Oh, the stuff!
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
George fires. Misses the 3. Minnesota leading by 10. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Now Reed. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Edwards knocks down the trifecta.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Reed. From deep. Oh, it doesn't go.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
McDaniels with a rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Edwards takes it inside. Oh, he can't jam it home. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.